Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up during season 14 episode 10 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Dorit, Kemsley, Erica Jane, and Bosomas John all gathered for dinner at Kathy Hilton's house. While eating, the subject naturally turned to Dee's ongoing separation from Paul PK Kemsley, and how she'd spent so many years standing up for him and his parenting style. "I think he's a very good father, am I correct?" Kathy asked, to which Dor responded, "Wrong." When Kathy admitted, "I thought you were going to say yes," Dee explained, "I would have ordinarily protecting him. I would, in reality, no." In a confessional she shared more, "There are times that I think Coop is the greatest father in the world. But is he the most hands-on father? The truth is no." She added, "He would disappear and be gone for weeks and weeks without even calling the kids. I worked overtime to put in their heads that their father was trying to call, wanted to see them, miss them so much. I've protected him at all costs, no matter what. I don't think he realizes that." During The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills after show, Dorit was able to further explain her complicated feelings about the father of her children. No, she doesn't actually think he's a bad father. Part of the reason she said what she said was that she just received a dramatic 9-page email from her estranged husband. Do I think PK is a bad father? No, not at all. Do I think he's a good father? Yes, I do. Truly, he's not the most hands-on father, but there are many different ways to be a good father. I feel very lucky that my kids have PK as their father," she said. "In that moment, that's what came out of my mouth. And it's how I felt, because for me, everything that I do and the decisions that I make, even in our separation, there is never a moment that I don't consider what's best for the kids." When Dorit and PK decided to split, the couple wanted to keep their children out of it as much as possible. However, Dor revealed in episode 9 that word of the situation eventually reached Jagger. "This morning, we were walking the dogs and he says, 'Oh, can I talk to you, Mommy?'" Dorit explained. "He's like, 'Are you and Daddy divorced?'" In the latest turn of events surrounding Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley, the reality to personality, is finally addressing the speculation and discussion about her recent remarks regarding her husband Paul K. Kemi's parenting. The conversation started after an off-fan comment she made on the show spiral into widespread debate among fans and co-stars alike. Now, in an exclusive interview, Dorit is setting the record straight and revealing the truth about where she stands. Dorit, known for her impeccable style and unfiltered honesty, didn't shy away from the topic when we sat down with her at her Beverly Hills home. "If I'm honest," she begins, taking a deep breath, "PK and I have very different parenting styles, and that's something I've always been open about, but that doesn't mean he's not a great father. It just means we approach things differently." This admission follows a recent Raw episode where Dorit made a remark about feeling like the default parent in the household. The comment didn't go unnoticed, and soon rumors swirled that she was unhappy with PK's involvement in their children Jagger and Phoenix. Liz fans speculated whether this was a sign of deeper marital issues or simply a reflection of the traditional dynamic often seen in high-profile marriages. PK, never want to stay silent, took to social media to address the discourse. "Parenting isn't about competition," he posted. "It's about love, support, and doing the best you can. I love my kids more than anything, and they know that." Despite his attempt to diffuse the situation, the statement only ignited more discussion. Some fans sided with PK, while others suggested that Dor's experience as the primary caregiver was valid and deserved more recognition. During our interview, Dorit elaborated on the challenges of balancing motherhood and a demanding career, all while navigating life in the public eye. "PK has always been incredibly loving and involved, but the reality is, I'm home more. I'm the one coordinating school drop-offs, bedtime routines, and playdates. That's not a slight against him. It's just the way our lives are structured," she explained. She also acknowledged the societal pressure that mothers often face to do it all. It's an impossible standard. Really, women are expected to be full-time mothers, wives, and businesswomen. And when we voice exhaustion or frustration, it gets twisted into something else entirely. Naturally, the controversy has led to speculation about the state of Dorit and P's marriage. Are they struggling? Is this a sign of a deeper rift? Every marriage has its ups and downs. Dorit admits, we're not perfect. We argue, we get frustrated, but at the end of the day, we love each other and our kids more than anything. The conversations we've had about parenting are not about blame. They're about understanding each other better and making sure our children have the best upbringing possible. PK is the fun parent, she says with a smile. He's the one who brings the laughter, the adventure, the spontaneous trips to get ice cream at bedtime. And that's beautiful. Our kids adore him, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Being on ROBH only magnifies these everyday issues, turning what might be a passing comment and private into a topic of national debate. What people see on the show is a fraction of our lives. Dorit says it's edited, it's taken out of context, and sometimes it's amplified in ways that aren't reflective of reality. I'm not saying I didn't say what I said. I did, but there's always more to the story than what makes it onto the screen. She admits that she and PK have had long conversations about how their family is portrayed on television and social media. It's tough because our kids are getting older. They're starting to understand more. I never want them to feel like they have to question their father's love for them. He loves them deeply. I would never want anything to overshadow that. Despite the media frenzy, Doris and P are determined to move forward as a united front. They are focusing on their family, their respective careers, and strengthening their bond amid the chaos of reality television. We're always evolving. Dorit says marriage isn't about perfection, it's about growing together. And that's exactly what we're doing. As for our hub, fans can expect more honest conversations between the couple in the upcoming episodes. Dor hints that Chai and PK will be addressing some of the challenges they face as parents in more depth. If sharing our journey helps other couples feel seen and understood, then that's a silver lining. She reflects. For now, Dor remains focused on what matters most: her children, her marriage, and staying true to herself. Despite the whirlwind of reality TV, at the end of the day, what matters is what happens inside our home, not the outside of it, she says. And with that, Dor Kemsley leaves the conversation on a note of grace and resilience, proving once again that no matter the drama, she knows exactly where her priorities lie. This admission follows a recent aerobic episode where Dorit made a remark about feeling like the default parent in the household. The comment didn't go unnoticed, and soon rumors echoed that she was unhappy with PK's involvement in their children Jagger and Phoenix. Liv's fans speculated whether there was a sign of deeper marital issues or simply a reflection of the traditional dynamic often seen in high-profile marriages. If I'm honest, she begins taking a deep breath. PK and I have very different parenting styles, and that's something I've always been open about, but that doesn't mean he's not a great father. It just means we approach things differently. It's an impossible standard. Really, women are expected to be full-time mothers, wives, and businesswomen. And when we voice exhaustion or frustration, gets twisted into something else entirely.